hate puppies.
It's good podcast.
I feel threatened.
What's your threat level going on these days, Brendan?
I'm actually in a pretty calm place.
Yeah, you should get one of those scales like
Yeah.
we had after 9/11, like with your red or yellow.
You know what? He would bracelets, colored bracelets.
Mood bracelets.
Yeah, to
Like-
let anyone else see.
So just as I
how
walk
you're
up
feeling.
on Brendan, he's a threat level orange
Right.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you at least know if you're going to get your ass.
Bitch, I'm in black today, motherfucker. Don't fuck with me.
I am in
Yeah, look at
He's rocking a
this
black-
shithead's got a black one on.
Brendan, what's going on? Oh, shit. He's
Yeah,
black.
that's
All
right.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
We'll bring it up later.
Yeah,
that's right.
Shut it down.
Tread lightly.
Hey, you guys got to be careful, man. My threat level might be a little elevated. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Pallet House just after Halloween. Hope it was a safe one for you. We are joined today by our resident Joe Rogan lookalike.
What up?
What's going on,
What's
man?
up?
How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. You were supposed to be on last week, if I remember correctly, but you had to take your son to drop him off at the Army or something, right?
We hung out because it was his last night or next to last night before he went on active duty.
That's awesome.
Nothing wrong with that, man. That's a good thing. How'd that turn out? Drop him off, everything go swimmingly, I'm hoping?
You know, he's just that kind of kid. So he left on Wednesday night, called me, or Wednesday morning, early Wednesday morning. Called me about 8:30 that night. He had hit a deer and totaled his SUV about 2 hours south of St. Louis.
Dagger.
And
It was his car or
yeah,
rental?
his car.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, rental,
So-
you're like,
Yeah.
throw it in the gutter.
Yeah,
Throw the keys over your
exactly.
shoulder and keep walking.
I got that
He's-
$5 insurance. Fuck y'all.
Call it a day.
It was kind of funny. He's a bit dramatic. So he was telling me on the phone that he broke his thumb and the car was totaled. And he didn't know if he could get there. He still had probably 4 hours to go. He was going to go the next morning anyway. But
Now he can't hitchhike.
long story short,
Broken thumb.
so he calls a cop. The cop comes, and the cop was cool to him. And he said, look, you can drive it. It probably is totaled insurance purposes wise, but you can still drive it.
That doesn't sound safe.
I was like,
You don't normally hear that from a cop.
Yes, the
Fire it up, dude.
windscreen's gone, headlights out, all kinds of fluids dropping from it.
Yeah.
Making a god-awful racket.
That's right.
Get on down the road, son.
But you're about to deploy.
So-
Carry your ass.
He tells me that
we
night.
need you in there, so
Yeah.
keep going, son.
He tells me that night that his thumb's broken for sure. He could make a fist, but not tight. Next morning he wakes up, definitely broken. Can't move my hand at all. Haven't heard a thing about it since. He's fine.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
Well, he's there now. I'm assuming they've given him his orders, and now he's working hard.
He is there now, and he has pretty much 10 days to do nothing. He got there at the right time, so his course that he's going to doesn't actually start until Monday, November 5th. So he thought he was going to have to do some kind of chogi boy work up until the time it started, and essentially they said, yeah, take care of business. We'll see you on November 5th.
So
Now,
what is he doing?
that's
Going to like
whatever.
C school, or is he deploying somewhere?
No, so he went to VMI.
Okay.
So he got commissioned. He's an officer. So he's going to, they call it Bullock. It's your basic leader officer course.
Okay.
So he's in the Corps of Engineers.
All right. That's
So
awesome.
he'll be there for about 6 months. In another month or two, he'll find out where he's going to after that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
Hurry
awesome.
up and wait. That doesn't sound like the government I know and love.
I know what you're talking about.
That's hilarious right there.
We need you here. Oh, you got a week and a half to kill.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Dude,
At ease.
talk about a stroke of luck.
At ease.
What was that term you used? Chody boy?
Chogi boy.
Chogi boy. So I'm assuming
I don't know what that is.
This is a grown man's term. This is like a military term.
It's doing shit work. It's a military term, I think.
Okay.
Chogi boy.
Yeah.
I am certainly the chogi boy of this household.
So you said in your football thing when guys come over, you got a beer bitch. That would be your chogi boy.
Yeah, there's always got to be a chogi boy then. This is a new term. I like it. Chogi boy. Did you guys use chogi boy in the
I
Marines?
did not know.
So you never heard that term.
No.
What was your equivalent?
Shithead.
Shithead. Straight to the point.
Yeah.
Marines break it down.
I was going to say,
That's what it
Marines
is.
are going to break it down to
That
the
word might have
to
been a
the
little bit
easiest.
too sophisticated
Yeah.
for them.
Can't spell it.
This dude said choke. What?
Come here, shithead.
Yeah.
Get this shithead out of here.
Chogi's not even a
Goddamn
four-letter word.
scientist over here.
He's a foreigner. I know it. Making up words and shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That just reminds me of something. When I was in the Army, I went to some course, and there was an NCO teaching the class, big black dude, and we were doing some kind of demolition calculations or something. And so the guy asked me a question, and I was explaining it to him. I was an engineer in college, so I was explaining it to him, and he's staring at me. His face is all screwed up. He's like, I ain't no mathematologist.
That's awesome.
He hated you.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't you ever
Words
start
and shit. You're on my list.
talking all engineering and shit. That's it. Well, let's see how you can engineer a run, dumbass.
Yeah.
Choky boy,
Yeah,
get to
exactly.
work.
I'm going to have to use that one. Mathematologist. That's pretty good.
I'm sticking with Choky boy. That is my new favorite term. I'm going to be using that all
It's
the
like
time.
rocket surgery. It's just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
What's with the glasses? Are you like here and there whenever you feel like it?
I guess, yeah, I'm wearing the
When
glasses
you're
right
in
now.
Italy,
That's right. You got a trip coming up.
whenever
we
you
need to
got to
know
feel
about?
fancy, all of a sudden your eyes are a little fucking
Yeah.
hazy.
I honestly had forgotten I was wearing them, but
Yeah?
I'm super glad you brought
I'm
it up.
sure you are.
Now it feels very awkward. I'll probably
Yeah,
just,
it looks awkward as
Go
fuck.
They are kind of GQ looking.
They
gonna
are.
I'll
say.
just go ahead and take those
Yeah.
off. That's an unfortunate
At least you didn't.
situation there.
Oh, I
You
just
don't
put
wear
them
'em.
on.
Those are readers, though.
Yeah, these are readers.
Yeah.
And I wear them halfway down my nose because
Yeah,
I'm old.
because you're supposed to. That way you can fucking communicate with a human, and then you can also read something.
I'll tell you another good story
How's
about
that look through my lens over there, Troy?
Well, I put them on. And
Yeah,
as
let me
soon as
try
I put
those.
them on, I was like, fuck, I probably have pink eye now. By way of your
Doo-doo
fucking...
fumes.
But I don't wear glasses. You're not that bad. You're not that far off.
Yeah,
I mean,
look down through, and that's like the reader part.
Okay. Oh, these are like trifocals.
they're
Yeah,
half and half.
exactly.
Yeah, they're not that bad.
So I'll tell you a funny story about these.
My
so
grape's
I'm like
going to
your
stretch these out.
Yeah, I know you're gonna ruin those glasses. Glad I sprung for the Burberry.
I'm your typical old guy, and I go through glasses like water.
Could
So-
you break them and shit?
Break them,
Lose 'em.
Yeah.
whatever. So I get to work one day, and I didn't have my glasses, so I go across the street to CVS to buy them, and I usually wear 2.0s. So
Obviously.
CVS was out of 2.0s. So I get these, they're 2.5s. And, of course, I got to get the 3-pack. I get the 3-pack for $10. I don't get the Burberrys that are, what'd you pay for those? Probably.
I mean, a little more than that. Three for 10. You don't worry about what I paid. You worry about what you paid.
So anyway, get back to the office, and I put them on, and I'm like, God damn, I thought my eyes were going bad. Probably could have used 2.5, but when I put them on, I was like, I cannot see through these things. I could a little bit. Could read better with them than I could with nothing. So I wore them all day long. I go into a meeting at 3 o'clock, and I'm sitting there with this dude, and he says, I tell him what's going on. He's like, let me see those. Puts them on, looks at him. He's like, you got the plastic protector on here still.
That is awesome.
Tell me you played it off cool like
course.
yeah, dude. Yeah, that's how I do it. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't want to scratch them.
These are Burberrys. I got
That's
to
right.
protect that.
That was
junk.
my prescription. Was like 2.0 with the plastic,
yeah.
with the film.
That's why I keep that on there. It's like the sticker on my cap.
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm
Gotta let everybody
styling.
know I paid $3 for these.
I want to tell you something's going to blow your mind. I had no clue you could get prescription glasses in multi-packs.
Because
I didn't know that either.
Readers are just like generic.
Well, they're
Are they
readers.
really?
Oh, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like- it's just
So they're-
different.
So I could go into
magnifying
CVS and
lenses.
they're on the fucking wall.
They're,
Yeah,
there's
really?
there's
They're not
magnification.
prescription. They're not
They're
prescription.
just like
Oh.
magnifying glasses. That
So
sit
they
on your
got like
face.
0.75, 1.0, 1.5.
They have arbitrary numbers that are like the
Arbitrary
Well, I mean,
numbers.
like 1.7.
Well,
like,
how long has that been that case? Has it been that way forever? Or
yeah.
Really?
Have they been
Well-
around forever? I feel
You
like
didn't
not
have to get a
just-
script for those like 20
No.
years ago?
They're literally just
They're
magnifiers.
hanging on a spinning fucking
Interesting.
rack in the middle of fucking
Yes.
CVS.
right next to the $9.99 sunglasses.
Yeah.
I know those exist.
It's in the eye care center section.
Nice.
I
That's
wouldn't-
crazy.
I wouldn't shop in that bargain bin shit.
And the way you
Of course
put,
you would.
you put them on, you grab the magazine and go, okay, I can't see. Bump up to 2.5.
Yeah.
Can't see. Bump up 3.0.
Pull the film
Got
off.
it. Yeah, pull the film
Right.
off.
Now, I will spend $25 for a pair of underwear or more, but
I just did that for
I
the
can't
first
believe
time
you
ever.
brought this up.
No, yeah, because this is something that I've been hearing more and more about this
Dude,
damn.
this has been a hot topic in this
Such a
fucking
hot-
man room.
What the fuck is the deal with Tommy John underwear? Do you rock Tommy Johns?
Fuck yeah,
is
I
that
do.
Is it really worth $40 for a pair of drawers?
yes.
This is
my favorites
mind-blowing.
my favorites right now are my Lululemons. So I was introduced to Lululemon.
Isn't that yoga pants
gear.
for girls?
That's what I thought.
That's right.
Okay.
I got
and you're
Lululemon shirts.
Your special
pants.
forces, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to let this slide a little. One
And-
more
and
of those, though, and I'm coming in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Is there enough room for him to join you in there?
Ooh, you got the fundies.
That's right.
Oh, they're super stretchy.
I will say this, and this is going to make me sound retarded, but Tommy John actually has better T-shirts. Now, their T-shirts,
Just made out of underwear
I'm
material.
embarrassed to say, are probably $35 or $40 each.
That is I don't buy shirts for that kind of money.
What is
Yeah.
it? What is it about a Tommy John pair of underwear that makes it worth $40? Because I'm getting a 4-pack for the $10. You know, just like
They got a combination. They have a combination of silky material and cotton, so they're a little bit stretchy. They last forever. They fit everywhere perfectly, and they're really comfortable.
they
If
got
you know what
they
I'm
got
saying.
sizes. Like, can I get a Magnum?
They got a hand in there
There
that
it is.
massages
Chalk it
during the day.
Fantastic,
Dude, it's
And I
so
heard
funny you brought that up because we, 2 weeks ago in the man room, dudes were fucking hollering and yelling at each other about Tommy John's. Like, it was getting heated in here.
Yeah, people
while football's going on.
swear by that shit. Talking about they got a horizontal slit to
Yeah.
yank your junk out. How is that better than a vertical?
I've never peed out the hole, so that doesn't.
That
do
was
it for
another
me.
hot topic.
Oh my god! So you're not.
Yeah.
You're spending $40
Am I
for
2 weeks
underwear,
late?
and you don't even use your pee hole.
No.
You
No,
drop
I've
your
never
pants to
used.
your ankles?
10-year-old style.
Pull it down.
Or-
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that
So
discussion.
you can save a fortune because there's lesser brands that just don't have pee holes.
but they're comfortable. They're stretchy. They feel nice.
Do you ever? Have you ever
They
worn
fit
this
well.
stuff? You ever?
No, I just bought. We went to Kohl's, and I was like, because Whitey needs fucking underwear. I'm talking like it looks like a rat ate the ass out of my fucking
Yeah, I believe
underwear on several pairs.
You
I'm
strike
like,
me as a tidy
It's about
Whitey's
that
guy.
time. No, boxer briefs, but they're fucking rat fucks, literally. So I'm like, I need to do something. You know what I mean? So we were at Kohl's, and I'm like. I see all these Duluth trading commercials, and I'm like,
Yes, I
maybe
wanna try those.
scientists have started making shit that I need to invest in.
Yeah.
So I was like, I walked past the regular ass basic fucking
Yeah,
Fruit of the Loom
Hanes,
shit. I'm
Fruit of the
like,
Loom.
where's the money, high dollar shit? So I went and got, I don't know what it was. I think they were like, I have no fucking clue. Russell, I think some were Fruit of the Loom, but they were like silky, stretchy, super light. They're fucking awesome. But we checked out, and it was like, Angela, you got spent $20 on a pair of fucking underwear?
One
And I was
pair
like,
underwear.
What?
Yeah.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
And that's at Kohl's, so
yeah,
that's
exactly.
like 50%
And then
off.
the chick,
No, you saved
which we
$82
talked about this
on the
before.
underwear.
I was just going to mention that because she did that shit to me again. She's like, "You saved $65 a day." I'm like, "From what?"
Speaking of arbitrary numbers, what imaginary goddamn number are you throwing at me
Yeah,
now?
that undie looks like it should be 60. So you saved 40. Congratulations.
Yes.
You're welcome.
I think Lee programmed those.
Regularly, these are $60 underwear.
Yeah.
We're cutting you a deal at $20.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. Like, when is the regular price ever the price?
So,
Like
like,
here's the deal: they're tight enough yet soft enough where they don't ride up. They stay in place.
This is what people
so
keep
they're not
telling
like
me,
too
but
like
I don't get
bikey
it.
short where they're too tight.
See, I have
Right.
some that are like
That's
that.
awesome,
Like,
right.
I have some knockoff Hanes, whatever, that are like, they're soft, but they're too tight. They're too compression.
Yeah.
They don't have like a fucking pouch, you
Right,
know.
right,
so
right.
I don't like them because they fucking just mash everything in. But I do have some that are called Pair of Thieves, which is like a Target brand
I love that brand
that is fucking super nice
for like
and
the
super
no-show
comfortable.
socks.
Yeah.
That's what I buy.
Really?
Yeah, Pair of Thieves no-show socks.
Their underwear is nice. I
like-
got like 4 or 5 pairs of them all on clearance, and they're fucking. I'm assuming they're like the cheaper Tommy Johns.
Maybe I should start there because I cannot bring
I
myself.
want to try the
shop.
Duluth trading one. Has anyone tried those?
No, I've seen the
They
ads.
look good.
Yeah.
The ads look cool.
I've heard
haven't
good
tried
things.
them yet.
I heard they're expensive too.
Every Duluth ad I see, I'm like, they
yeah, I need
fixed
to
it.
just get Duluth clothing. Period.
Yeah.
Someone get me something.
I have
I've just never sprung for it because you ever gone to the website? Everything is exorbitantly expensive.
Oh, it's really because I went on there once after seeing one of their funny ads. I was like, the guy looks like me. I should buy his shit.
That's right.
the guy in the barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I was like gonna buy the underwear, literally something that I wouldn't think would be.
That's
you know,
me on TV
Yeah.
wearing cool shit.
I got to get that.
Right.
and it was super expensive. I was quite surprised by how
Yeah,
pricey
I went
it
to the
was.
website and left the website very quickly.
Well, weren't you on the Tommy John website 2 weeks ago in here and like
Yeah,
shit
as
was
soon
like,
as I saw $40, I was like, I can't bring myself to spend $40 on underwear.
yeah, because
try
don't
try
you
one. Try one.
don't you need 10 pairs?
Yeah. See, you can try one.
Yeah,
but God-
But then what do I? Yeah, because I need 10 per.
Yeah.
So
But-
now it's
but
like
you
I
know-
gotta-
No. You try one just to see if he's full of shit.
But
And,
what
and
if
you know what
like
the deal is? You spend $100, you get like $20 off. You spend $200,
Great.
Oh, cold.
$25 off.
great.
Yeah. So get me a pair.
Yeah, this is jagoff math. Can't stand
Exactly.
What we do is we each get a $high brand. Then we do some calisthenics up in here.
That's right.
And we do a review.
And swap them.
Exactly.
I am not swapping with you fuckers, man.
I have one pair of Lulus,
Well, these are all stretched out.
probably 3 or 4 pairs of
Who
Tommy
peed in
John,
these?
and the rest are Under Armour.
Nice.
And none of them are better than the other.
Lulu's the best.
Lulu's.
How much are those a pair?
About 40.
Jeez.
This is unbelievable.
I will say though, I got those as a gift, so I didn't pay for them.
Nice.
Maybe that's what I need
I
to
do
do.
wanna
Wait
try
till
the-
Christmas.
I do
Start
want to
putting it
try
out
the.
Give expensive ass gifts for your list.
Yeah, just Tommy John, Tommy John,
It's
Tommy
like
John,
a
Tommy
teenager in your house.
I do wanna try the
Xbox
t-shirt.
One,
John. Yeah.
PS4.
The T-shirt's the same thing. So
Because I wear a
the
T-shirt under all my
sleeves-
T-shirts, so if I can get a
Classy.
nice T-shirt,
I feel like that's Inception. Like we just
yeah, it's crazy.
layered it on top of
That's
each other.
different. I noticed that before when you pulled your shirt up. I was
Yeah.
going to say something, but
I wear a white T-shirt every day.
so the T-shirts, they're long, so they stay tucked in. The arms, the sleeves are a little bit longer, so they don't ride up and you end up wearing a tank top by the end of the day. They're stain resistant, so you don't pit out, so they last a lot longer. And they're same thing.
Interesting.
They're a little stretchy. They
A little
they stay
tighter.
in place.
Costco's are kind of like that, where they're like a little thicker material,
Yeah.
a little bit longer sleeves. You don't get polar bear neck on the bastard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just can't bring myself.
but I just don't like. I
Sounds-
don't. The amount of $40 shirts I have I can count on one hand. So
The not knowing if it's worth it is what's killing me. Like I need to get one to try
that's
it.
my
Yeah.
whole thing. I
Yeah.
gotta know. Well, have you tried on your $20 Kohl's?
Yeah, I like them. They're awesome.
But you just
I
wonder
can-
if the next evolution.
Yeah, but now he's just going to wear those every day.
I
Yeah.
can
I got
bring
it.
some next week if you want to share.
Absolutely not. I am good.
No, my thing with the Tommy Johns is like, there's no doubt in my mind I will like it. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Like, I don't know anyone who hasn't liked it. So, great. I'm in love with these $40 underwear. Now I'm out $400.
Oh, the worst part about I was looking up Tommy John the other day. My wife looks over my shoulder, and it's just half naked dudes on my phone. And I was like, no,
I'm looking at the underwear.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
pulled
this
my
is-
hand out of my pants.
I was just seeing if they fit. I was
I
testing.
thought you were at work.
It's like, bring up off the couch. Hey, what are you doing?
But now every ad, like as I scroll through my day to day online,
Jergens
It's
all next to him.
all just dudes in their underwear, like laying there, like
My
try this
elbows are
underwear. I'm
ashy.
like, damn it. If I got any advice for anybody, it's if you're going to shop for Tommy John, go into
Do it alone.
Go into like
Yeah.
incognito mode so the cookies don't update. Because now all I got is dudes in my feed.
Yeah, I bought the
That's
wife
awesome.
MeUndies once, and that shit is still on my phone pretty regularly.
It's awful. I had no idea. I had to go.
Those advertisers, shitheads, should have a way for you to say, no thanks, I already bought it.
Yeah, I think actually you can. You can go to your ad choices, the top corner of the ad, and like
Yeah, it's too much.
that's exactly the problem.
Yeah.
It's too much.
They don't care that you bought it. They want you to keep buying it.
Exactly.
But no, I mean, even if it's something specific, like there was a Halloween
Like a
thing.
generator. Like, I bought that exact generator. I don't need 3 of them.
Exactly, yeah.
And I don't want to know that it's on sale.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I bought a thing for Halloween that was like the creepy and the kooky, mysterious, the Ely family.
Oh, cool.
You're still sending me the ad. I bought that exact one. Stop fucking sending me the ad. I don't need 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do.
That's
Yeah, you
don't
do.
know that you need 2.
You didn't even know. You probably need 4, honestly.
Somebody you know needs one.
Right.
You got a good-sized house. You could use a baker's dozen,
For
probably.
sure. Yeah.
It's not
So-
a bad idea with underwear, though, right?
Yeah.
Like you'd be like,
Oh, yeah.
it could bring you back.
Would it be weird if your wife knew that I gave you underwear as a gift?
Yeah. Okay,
Or
that's
would
two.
it be weird for you?
I need to know.
I don't think that's odd.
Of course, you don't think it's odd because you're right now. You're just setting it up for later. You
What?
can't wait. You can't wait for him to give me underwear. Be like, hey, is that the Joe Rogan underwear you got? That's what I know you're doing.
Nah. I mean, I
just
feel
gonna
like
be
we're
weird.
saving you $40.
There is some, but just give me $40.
Yeah, couple of months instead of checking out each other's glasses, we're going to be asking each other what underwear you got.
Exactly.
We'll do a pants-free show.
What are you wearing?
What? No, I don't like where this is going.
Yeah.
Let's start this over. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Palace.
You're the one looking at all these pictures while your wife's sitting right next to you. It's
It is
weird.
butt awkward, man.
How do we get onto this?
You
I
mentioned
believe
Tommy John.
You two were talking about underwear, I believe. I think that's how that went down.
No, I don't, sure.
Yeah.
Has anyone
Okay.
seen the new Making a Murderer?
No.
Never saw the first one.
What?
Damn it.
No.
I'm the guy that doesn't have Netflix.
You want to
Well,
borrow my
I'm the
login?
other guy.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Really? There's two of you in here?
Yep.
What the fuck?
I have not seen it. Is Brendan,
Obviously,
is
I
Brendan
haven't seen it
Dassey
either.
50% of the world doesn't have Netflix is what we just determined here.
That's what I
Yeah.
heard.
Loose numbers.
Yeah, ish.
Loose numbers.
I did.
You saved $65.
yeah,
50% don't have Netflix.
right. I heard that it makes you just as angry, if not more, than the first season.
I believe it.
What's
I mean,
the anger part? They set the
you-
guy up, or
you think these dudes are innocent? They're just sitting in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, that's certainly, you come away from the first one thinking that, like, damn, I can't believe these guys are in jail. And you feel bad for this dummy.
Oh, yeah, because there was like
imbecile
one a
Brendan.
special needs dude or something, right?
The 16-year-old kid basically confessed just so he could go home to watch WrestleMania.
Because he wanted to see WrestleMania. I'm not kidding.
He's like,
Like
well,
he-
I get to get home by noon. I got WrestleMania
what time
going
is
on.
it?
They're like, yeah. So did you kill him? He's like, yeah.
Definitely. Peace.
Yeah. He asked them if he'd be home in time for WrestleMania, and they were like, if you get this done.
No bullshit.
Oh, my
And he was
Yeah.
like, he's like, all right, that seems fair. Yeah, that seems about right. And then all of a sudden,
Legitimately, that's what happened.
and he still didn't get to see WrestleMania. That
Wow.
dude still probably is wondering where The Rock is.
Who won? Yeah. That's right.
It was a Stone Cold.
That's what. Have you listened to this season of Serial, the podcast?
I'm like 5 in or 6
Yeah,
in.
because they're all they're doing the whole court case, and it's kind of the same
Which is
thing.
pretty
you hear,
cool.
You hear these prosecutors like they're just bargaining with your life. Like, we'll give you this. You want 10 years? We want 20 years. We want 30 years. You want 10 years? We'll just do 20.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Let's
Yeah,
go
it's
to
like they're
lunch.
shooting
Yeah.
craps.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's go to lunch.
Yeah.
I gotta get home and watch WrestleMania.
That's right.
See you nerds tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
It's the end of the month. It's been a good month. All right, we'll give you 10 off.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you just confess, I could get home in time to see WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That would
I'm
be
wondering
I was
if-
just curious because I'd like to see it.
I'm wondering if Cleveland is like second guessing this whole thing
Nah,
now.
I think they'll take whatever they can get.
Publicity they can get. Yeah.
I mean, they're trash, man.
Don't go to Cleveland.
I do have something else that drives me nuts. So you know that, like those reality shows, we got hooked into watching a show called Strong. It's a reality show, typical shit where like there's 15 personal trainers and 15 slobs, and they like
Oh,
the
okay.
trainers. They get paired up. You know,
like
what I
a
mean?
Biggest Loser situation.
Exactly right. But it's like there's challenges each week, and it's like real world. So they beef in the house and everything.
Yeah.
They're paired up.
Totally real world. Just like
yeah.
your house. My house is home.
Exactly. If you lose the challenge, you got to go to the tower against somebody else, and
Oh,
the loser
shit.
of the tower. But what is it with all these? So
What do you do at the tower?
it's like a 4-level
challenge.
story where you do this back-breaking, obstacle course essentially, and whoever has the fastest time gets to stay. Loser gets to fucking go home.
It's basically the Road Rules Real World Challenge.
Yes, and we're watching it, but it's all healthy personal trainers, like they're trying to help these chicks cut weight and get swole.
Yeah. Is it
And
all girls or guys? and
All girls are the
This season?
trainees, and the trainers are all dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
some dude trained a bunch of NFL players and shit. So they're a bunch of they know what they're talking about. But it's like every single one of these shows, they have the amount of crying in these goddamn shows is like,
Yeah.
I'm just here for my son. And it's like every other fucking 10 minutes, they're like,
Stopping to cry?
I was picked on as a kid.
I am still not down with any reality shows.
Because of that,
Yes.
yes,
Oh, yeah,
it's the
it's just-
worst. And I'm like, I'm talking to my wife, and I'm like, what is wrong with us? Because we're like the same. We're like, Jesus, get to the tower.
Yeah.
Stop with your little kid and just fucking run the race. And I'm like, something's wrong with me.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, there's a lot of people that like this stuff. And I'm like, well, what the fuck's wrong with
Yeah,
me?
women.
What?
A previous relationship
nailed
I
it.
was in,
Yeah.
She liked to watch Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Right.
I could not stand that shit.
I
Like,
would-
oh my God, she's going out with another guy. They're kissing. Like,
I hang my hat
what
on
do
the
you
fact that I've
expect?
never seen one. I'm pretty pumped about that.
I've
You know
never
what I mean?
seen a
I'm going
Bachelorette.
to take it to the grave with me.
I've
Same
seen-
thing with The Voice.
I've seen way more than I want to admit, and way more than I care to remember.
The Voice makes more sense than The Bachelorette. Like The Bachelorette, or Bachelor, it's like I'm in love with 3 people. No, you're not, motherfucker.
Right, yeah.
You are
and
not.
you've known them for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
now? You've
You're
spent.
not-
You've actually spent maybe 8 hours with each one.
Yeah, you want to bang
If
them
you do
all.
that.
I'm with
Yeah,
you
yeah.
on that.
So has anyone seen the Stone Cold Broken Skull Challenge?
I have watched
Dude,
that.
that one
is
is awesome.
the gnarliest one,
Shit,
dude.
it's the total opposite because it's Stone Cold and he's like, "Shut the fuck up and get on the obstacle now." It's awesome.
All right, so
dude.
it starts
it's the
off-
polar opposite.
They're literally in a desert and there's
Yes.
nothing around. And
Right.
Stone Cold walks up and they're just in dirt and there's like 8 of the baddest dudes you
and they're
ever
real
saw.
operators. They're straight
Yeah.
up special forces
Yeah.
or whatever. Like they're real deal.
And they cut to each of them. He's like, "Yeah, I did this and served this and I'm this." And they're all yoked.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Get in that goddamn pit and fucking kick the shit out of each other." And the fucking they literally
really is
beat
legit.
the fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
that is a
Like,
legit
We
show.
watched this fucking ass.
What's it called?
It's Broken,
Broken
Skull,
Skull
Challenge.
That's the name of his
It's on like
ranch.
country CMT.
Yeah.
Like we watched so much of this show called Strong with it. A kid, and I went through Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, on-demand FiOS, all trying to find Broken Skull Challenge just to counterbalance my evening of
Just to
estrogen.
wash your mouth out.
Exactly.
Get the taste out.
I needed some Stone Cold Listerine.
These dudes beat and girls because
Yeah, yeah.
like
those women are
they
hardcore.
kick the shit out of each and like
Is it all a fighting thing, or
no, it's many
No, it's like
challenges.
obstacle
it's
course stuff.
obstacles, but it's
But
like
they
it's
will
bare
wrestle
bones.
the shit out of each other too if they have to.
It's bare bones. It's like draw a line in the dirt. You got to get this one thing to the other guy's side.
Yeah, and like they're legitimately trying to
it's not
tackle
like
the shit out of them.
It's
Like-
not like a crazy high tech obstacle course. It's like bare bones.
Yeah,
Like
get your flag to that end.
Yeah.
And, that person's in your way, and they're gonna do whatever the fuck they need to stop you.
Yeah.
and you know what I mean.
yeah?
But yeah, it was just all this. I just didn't have this growing up. Me and my husband having problems, and they're crying every 5 minutes.
I don't get it because I've watched a few episodes of The Biggest Loser, and they do a lot of that, and I'm just like, okay, we get it. You've been gifted this gift that like you're living in a house where you have a chef making you meals.
Yeah.
Like you have personal trainers, you have state of the art gym. Get out there and do the work. You're there. You're lucky enough to be asked to be on the show. Get in there and do the damn work.
That's part of what bothers me on those shows is you don't know how much is real and how much is contrived. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, the
Yeah.
producers whispering in there, you're like, you need to cry.
They do it all the
Yeah.
time.
Get
Oh
out.
yeah, that's a fact.
When they do those, they have those beefs in the house. They're egging that on. Like,
Yeah.
those people, like the most popular ones, they're telling them to push the buttons. They're like,
Well, that's
talk
why
shit.
they do the like confessionals, and the producers behind the camera going, "Well, how do you feel about this?" Or let me ring up your son with
Yeah.
just to poke the fucking bear and get the waterworks going.
Oh, did you hear that, dude?
You know they're in the other room talking shit about
Exactly. That's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah.
They're probably like, "Oh, you lost 15 pounds this week? I would have guessed like 6."
Yeah. Right.
Grr, you don't look so.
well, you don't carry it well.
I'm having tacos tonight.
None in your face.
That's right.
I
Exactly.
just eat those donuts and give up.
Right. There's cinnamon. What?
Yeah, reality TV is bad, especially like as long as it's been around now. What, like 20 years? Like they're cooking it. Everyone's cooked. Like none of them are straight reality anymore.
That's the thing, and I guess that goes back to the stuff we always talk about. It's really our fault because we
Of course.
need to see.
it's what we
Yes.
want.
'Cause
Yeah.
we
Keep
want to see the
feeding that
horseshit.
beast.
We don't want to see reality. Reality is boring as shit. So they have to,
Add the drama.
they have to add the drama. You nailed it. So is it? I guess there's a fine line between fake and them egging people to do things. You know what I mean? Like there's some where they just cut out all the boring shit and they show you all the dumb stuff that we like. The car wrecks.
Yeah.
We love that stuff. That is our fault.
It's
It's entirely our fault. The ratings go up, and the production doesn't cost anything. So
No.
let's
Yeah.
make more.
It all started with Pedro and Puck.
At least then that was real.
Yeah.
I mean, at least on some level. Like at first, they were just like, "Yeah, we'll just show it."
Is Puck alive? Didn't Pedro die?
Pedro died. Yeah.
Whichever one had the HIB died.
I remember watching.
It took a minute for me to
Those-
put that together, Pedro and Puck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that was the third
like,
season.
Real World. That
This
was Real
dude
World,
Puck
right?
was fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like scabbed up and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he was like the first dude
Picking
on
him
TV
and
with
flicking
meth.
him across the room
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah, he invented meth.
Yeah,
Can
he
you
was.
say that?
He was definitely the first like
Digging in
famous
his nose
meth
and
addict.
then
Yeah,
scooping
for real.
peanut butter out of dude's jar right in
That's
front of him.
right.
Like, what's up? Like, you're an ass.
Homo peanut butter, huh?
It was bad, man.
Yeah, it was.
Well, all those first years of Real World, like, they just put people in a house, and like I remember the first season, like motherfuckers just be laying around all day. So then, like year like 8, they're like,
Give 'em jobs.
Well, let's give them a job. We gotta get it. We gotta give them challenges or something because these motherfuckers just laying around.
Yeah,
And then they all fuck the jobs up.
yeah.
that's right.
Imagine that. The
Jersey
idiots-
Shore. Didn't they work in an ice cream shop in Jersey Shore?
Yeah, in a t-shirt
Did they
shop
really?
or something.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Professional tie dyers. Right on the resume to prove it.
The Situation. Mike, The Situation.
Lock it up.
Did you see him on Trump's roast by any chance?
No, I can't believe this dummy even gets to be on roasts and stuff.
He's in jail now.
Is he?
Who?
That'll slow him down.
Yeah,
The Situation?
Yep.
For what? What situation?
tax
did he get into?
evasion.
Oh.
Oh, that's
When
shocking.
he hit it big, he
Sharing
he
a
was
cell
like,
with Wesley.
I ain't paying up.
Yeah,
Sharing a cell
I
with
think he got like
Wesley.
10
I
months
get
or a
it.
year.
dude. Oh my God, I don't know why I just thought of this. I saw something. I hope to God it's true. That 50 Cent bought 200 front row seats to Ja Rule's concert so
Yeah.
no one would be in them.
I heard
Oh.
200.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, yeah,
That's awesome.
Yes. So no one would be there.
yeah. I mean, that dude has got to be by far the most petty of all the celebrities.
my
He's
God.
like, I've got it. He's going to use all that Bitcoin money. He
Oh,
had.
yeah. And he's trying to get Khabib to come over to Bellator, too.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. He offered him big
What's
money.
50 cents? I didn't even
guess
He's
realize
got
he
some
was.
stake in that. And he went to Twitter after the fight and was like, I think he said he'd give him $2 million if he would just come over to Bellator. And
Bellator's where all the old UFC guys go.
they're just trying to compete with UFC.
Yeah, but it's like they get the washouts. Mostly.
or the ones that are tired of Dana shit,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, it's coming. I mean, I think Bellator, if they play their cards right, they could take over UFC. You just need a couple big
Or
acts.
just slowly grow.
That's it. You just need a couple big names, though, and then
Yeah.
people go, I'll pay to see him fight. Like if Khabib was in there, you'd do that pay-per-view.
I would.
That's all
Well,
it
I don't
takes.
think people are brand loyal to UFC. It's
No,
who
you're-
has the better fights. So yeah,
I agree.
If so and so versus so and so was a better fight in Bellator, you just be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, I agree. I think they need to pull that off. I hope 50 Cent pulls that off, man. He
Yeah.
needs to stop spending all that money on Ja Rule tickets.
Dude, how funny is that?
I mean, is Ja Rule in the same category as 50 Cent?
Ja Rule's not even in the same category as Ja Rule anymore.
I mean, but I'm saying
question,
at-
like,
at
when he
his-
was, you're saying?
Yeah, like at his height, like to me that's 50 Cent going down, in my opinion.
But what has 50 Cent done in the last?
Neither of them have done a lot in the past 10 years. But I'm saying,
Yeah, but
50
50
Cent
Cent like invested in other things, whereas I
Yeah.
think Ja Rule's just broke.
and he
his
was
butt.
actually he's been in some movies and TV shows and stuff as an actor. Like he's had some
yeah,
success.
he was
in
in.
that.
I want to see that movie.
The one where he lost like 100 pounds and was emaciated.
Yeah, he
No,
was.
no,
In,
no.
yeah, I remember that. I forget the name of the movie, but yeah, he like.
We
did
talking
one of
about
those-
50 Cent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh, this
No,
is
he
gonna
wasn't. He
drive
did do
me
that.
nuts.
I don't
no,
know.
I'm just not that movie. Anyways,
LL
I had
Cool
a-
J was in SWAT.
yeah, I had a
That's somebody who hadn't done shit.
I had a high school friend that was like, went to a party tonight and Ja Rule was there, house party. I'm like, fuck, my man's doing balloon animals and shit.
It's a gun. Look, it looks just
All
like
I do
a
is
gun.
swords. That's all I got is swords. It's murder. That's all I got.
DMX was there barking the whole time.
Yeah. Where's fucking? Can someone please find him his dogs?
Yes.
If you could keep it down, Ja Rule. I'm trying to play flip cup.
I don't know. I just
Holy
think I don't.
shit.
I mean, that's funny, but it's also really sad and petty at the same time. Like, you're not. By the way, dude just got your money, and don't think 200 people won't move the fuck up and sit in the seats.
Well, people were giving him props because at least Ja Rule's getting paid for the seats. You know
That's what
I
I'm
mean?
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least he's giving him the money. He
Laughing
just
all the
think-
way to the bank.
That's right.
Yeah.
He just thought he was. It's
But
funny
that would
enough
be
to have
frustrating
it.
as
Dude.
hell to come out because you only see the first like like
Right.
5-6 rows when
Yes.
you're on a stage.
Yeah.
So that's got to break your heart. You're like, damn it.
I should have gone to that house
No,
party.
then
Yeah.
you just go outside and all the assholes that are just standing around outside saying, first 200 guys, come on
For
in.
sure.
We got room.
Something tells me Ja Rule didn't think that far. He just belted out a couple tunes and took the money.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of movies and musicians, took the wife last week and saw the new remake of what's the name of the movie now?
Must have been good.
The Star
A
is
Star is
Born.
Born.
Oh, really?
Dude, that was freaking amazing.
Really?
Dude, it was unbelievable.
That movie actually does look good to
It
me.
really
I don't know
does.
why.
Yeah.
So I'd never seen the original, which I thought was the original from
Wasn't
like
it
the
Barbara
70s.
Streisand?
I
in
saw
it?
the
Yeah.
original in the theater.
Really?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That was like 78, something like
Yeah,
that.
it
Had to be
76?
72,
35 or so.
That 72?
Yep.
So how was that one?
I had just come back from Nam, so I loved it. No, actually, the original was really good.
So
Isn't
And
that
I haven't
crazy?
seen the new
like-
one, but I heard it's really
so
good.
let me tell you, that was not the original. The original was in 1937.
well, he saw that one too.
Yeah, that's right. He was
came
back in
back-
WW1. Right.
So the first one
was in
was
between 1 and 2
was
there.
that one. And then there was a second remake with Judy Garland in like the 50s. And then the third remake was the one I thought was the original in the 70s. This is the
did
fourth
not know
remake
that.
of the same movie.
Really?
Yeah.
And do they follow the same storyline in each one?
Obviously not, because this one had like YouTube references and Saturday Night Live and shit.
Well, I'm
like,
sure you rewrite it,
yeah.
but I mean,
new music. So
like
I
the
mean,
same basic script
I think
though.
it's the
Like
same
these two
like,
meet and it
premise,
ends this
same
way.
premise, yeah. But so Bradley Cooper like wrote the movie and fucking wrote a lot of songs with Lady Gaga, and they both fucking murdered. They're gonna
It's-
win all
it's
the
Lady
awards.
Gaga.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
he was
I'm a big
amazing,
Bradley
dude.
Cooper fan.
Yeah. Even
Dude.
I believe it, Lulu.
I'd look at him in his Tommy Johns.
Damn
That
it.
dude-
That's two.
So that dude played this dude named Jackson Maine, like an old washed up rock and roll country guy, and he did such a good job. You're like, that's not even Bradley Cooper.
Do you know who
you
know who
it's this
coached
dude.
him up on how to be a singer and all that stuff?
Who?
Rick Stapleton?
No, it's Eddie Vedder. Eddie Vedder. Yes, yes. I figured,
No way.
No, that's a fact. That's
No,
a
I
fact.
could understand every word out of his mouth. So he obviously didn't fucking have anything.
No,
to
that's
do
who he went. He went and stayed with Eddie for a couple
with
weeks. And, like, taught him.
her.
You would know I'd know that shit. Like, I was excited. That's probably why I want to see it. I was like, I'd like to see how Eddie can coach.
No, but it was a damn good movie. I highly recommend it.
And I
I
don't
hadn't
mind
heard
Lady
that.
Gaga as much as like
Yeah.
I really don't like Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, I don't like her
she's
either.
right up there with
Meryl Streep.
who's the Celine Dion and Barbara Streisand? Like both of them just absolutely get my goat. I
That-
can't stand
Meryl
her.
Streep and
They have exceptionally large heads.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't like Minnie Driver either. So you're probably narrowing it down. I think you may have
Bingo.
just found what I don't like. Giant heads. Wait, Celine Dion's got a big head.
Oh, yeah. It's awkward.
Oh, everything about her is
Tiny
awkward.
body, big head. Yep.
Everything about her just. I also never saw that Titanic movie. I think it had a lot to do with
Celine
that.
Dion.
Take-
Big head.
So anyway, I'm telling you this because you take your wife and take your girlfriend, and it's a win-win. Like you get credit, and you'll actually enjoy the
At
movie.
the same time.
Can't take
yeah,
both at the same
yeah.
time.
Well, not. Come on.
Rookie
That
move.
goes without saying,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Did you see Silver Linings Playbook?
I did not.
That was a good one. Bradley Cooper. Wedding Crashers. Bradley
yeah.
Cooper had a smaller part in there.
But
There
I
we
was
go.
telling the
Hangover.
wife. I was telling the wife like.
I don't
So
know what to do.
he's obviously a really talented voice actor because he did Rocket
ask,
in
don't tell.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Ely's
I
hands.
fucking Googled Celine Dion big head, and somehow it heard Indian big head. Dude. What the hell is that? I don't know.
Oh my god!
I don't know. It looks like the Great Gazoo or something.
That's like,
Doesn't it?
Looks like Kazoo. Yeah,
I was
the
looking
little
for
green guy.
Celine Dion, and I was pleasantly not surprised.
I mean, that kid looks like he's got a space helmet on.
He looks like he just had a mushroom and got himself larger, leveled up.
He Mario brothered it.
Yes. I feel horrible. I was looking for Celine Dion. Google.
All right, here we go.
Wait till you see what your ads are going to look like.
on
now.
the Whisper
going
site.
forward.
On the Whisper site, just a picture.
What's a whisper site?
And it says Celine Dion has a big head.
Well, that is not you. You mean you just?
But do they mean like big head, like she's an ego?
No,
I
she has
found
a
it.
physically large head.
Whoa. She does.
I never
He's
noticed
onto
that she.
something.
Maybe that is what I don't.
I pick
what
up
the?
on that shit.
She's got a giraffe neck too.
Oh my god, looks like a fucking apple on a pencil.
She looks like Mr. Mackey from South Park.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Seriously, she looked like Mr. Mackey.
Celine Dion has a big head.
My heart will go on. Okay.
What the fuck outfit is this? Is she dressed as a horse for Halloween? What is that?
You know what? Oh my.
You gotta feed her an apple with your hand
You know
perfectly
what?
flat.
They will bite.
Joe Rogan, I think you're onto something here because now that I think about it, you said horse, and I immediately was like,
Why the long face?
yeah, I don't like Sarah Jessica Parker. I think maybe
Yeah.
that's just what it is.
You know what? Okay, so this is my ex-wife and I used to say this all the time. Most celebrities
Shut
have
the hell up, get
exceptionally
out.
large heads.
Really?
Yes.
Most celebrities have large heads.
Yes.
It looks
Compared
good
to
on the
compared to the rest of their body.
looks good on the screen. I
It
guess
must be the
Ben
photos.
Affleck. Big head.
Okay.
I'm impressed with the amount of head surgery you've done. Like you've analyzed this.
Matt Damon has a fairly large head for
a
the size of his body.
phrenologist over there. Now where you like study the bumps on people's heads.
I had no
Phrenology.
That does sound familiar.
That's a long line of it. in
What's
Joe
even
Rogan's.
weirder is like her history with her husband. Like the dude's like 20 or 30 years older than her, and like knew her when she was like
Hey,
13 or
hey,
something
what's wrong with
weird.
that?
No, knew her when she was like 13, and then waited till she was like 18.
Yeah.
And he's like her manager.
Like
or
yeah.
something. Did you guys hear? Well, I got a couple military guys in here. So apparently, this past weekend, the Navy and the Marines pulled into port in was it Reykjavik?
Reykjavik, Iceland.
Reykjavik, Iceland. They pull in
Drank a little bit, I heard.
between 7,000 and 8,000 Marines and Navy guys, U.S., came into port and rolled in. They had the whole weekend to themselves and literally
Crushed all the Zemas.
drank every beer in Reykjavik, like every one. Because I guess
Nice.
I didn't know this, but apparently, like, it wasn't until like the 90s or 89 that you could even get beer. It was illegal in Reykjavik.
Really?
They had like liquor and wine, but beer was a no-no. So
That's weird.
the population there's not. They're not hopheads.
They're
Like,
not
they
beer
don't-
drinkers?
Yeah, they're not big beer drinkers at all, and so they don't have a lot of beer there. But I guess we showed up and said, "Where's the beer?" And all the bars had to start banding together to like start shipping in beer from the other bars, buying it off each other just to keep them in. And a brewery had to step up and start just bringing all their beer in. They drank all the beer
That's awesome.
in Reykjavik and then just left.
Somebody's beeper went off in the middle of the night. It was like, this is what we've been preparing for.
Yeah.
Duff man, come quick!
RCO did do that on the plane at 30,000 feet when we were flying into Ireland from Kuwait. He woke up the bar owner.
It was like,
Yeah. It was like, I got a fucking plane full of Marines landing there in like 2 hours. I need you to fire this fucker up. Yeah.
How does he's just got
Well,
a
no, he
random
called
bar?
he
and
called the bar that was there. They weren't open, so the guy that answered it called the owner. And
he's like, hey, do you want to make a shit ton of money?
yeah.
Open your ass up. So, question, like, how does that work? You're working, right? Like, or you're off, I guess, technically? I
Yeah,
mean,
they
do they
were-
No, you're
frown
always
upon
working.
that?
No.
You get off time on deployments.
Yeah,
But, like, I would think as soon as you step off the plane, you don't get to rush to the fucking bar.
No. It wasn't like, hey, you're off. Go do what you want. It was, hey, we're on a layover. Let's all go to the bar and hang out for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't
And get
like,
ham-boned.
Yes.
Well, yeah, and I guess where these guys were coming from was like a dry area, which it's probably the same deal you were
Yeah,
doing.
in the
right? If it
Middle
was
East,
dry,
mostly dry.
Yeah. We were coming home.
No, but I'm
That
saying
was
the
the whole
Reykjavik guys, they were the same way.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they were coming from a dry place. They hadn't had a beer
okay.
in months, so they got there and drank all the beer.
Is there drinking when you're stationed in the middle of nowhere, doing all that?
Not legally.
Not legally.
Well, not legally, but I mean, can you get alcohol? Can you get?
I had friends ship it to me.
They weren't.
Didn't
Check,
you
they
shipped
weren't.
it to me,
They weren't
didn't you?
checking it.
He shipped it to me.
Yeah, I would go and get the
Listerine bottles.
Listerine bottles that are tinted green
Oh yeah.
because Listerine bottles are tinted. They're not actually like the stuff. It's
Green
not
liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would just go get the cheap shit that was a tinted bottle, and then would just X-Acto knife the safety seal, and fill it up with clear liquor, and then just put the safety seal back on and load it up with like random shit from my garage. Just like get other stuff and just put it in the box to kind of just fill it. Like here's some Maxims. Like send it off.
Randoms, Maxims or random shit in your garage?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you get.
Okay.
You meant magnums.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I need to go back a
These
topic.
are all dusty.
What you got?
So I just Googled something on the big heads.
Uh-oh.
So this is from 2011
He's
on
not-
some site. And this woman says, people with big heads have larger features and are more expressive. They also fill up the screen better. Not every actor has a huge, big head, but several of the ones I've seen have huge heads, especially Peter Gallagher. Don't know who he is. In person, his head is abnormally large, and he appears caveman-like, but on screen it looks great. According to my friend, who is an actress in Hollywood, the term for this is popsicle people, sometimes lollipop people.
That's awesome.
Boom. There you go.
Well, there you go.
We all learned something tonight.
I'm not the only one.
I guess it's official according to a Google search.
That's right.
Troy made a living out
My
of this
friend
for the
who's
first
an
few
actress
years.
in Hollywood.
Exactly. Sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
My friend who's an actress in
I believe it.
Hollywood.
Fucking popsicle sticks.
Dude, hey, speaking of, I could go for a Reykjavik beer. I got some beers in from that Beer of the Month Club, and I'm excited about this one. I can't remember the name of the brewery. I have no idea, but it's like Alegeddon or something.
Cool
And
story.
It's got a skull on it, and I thought, you know what? Looks
Sick,
pretty
bro.
cool.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll split Joe
Slaying
Rogan's
it.
with Ely.
Yeah, definitely. You and
Poor
I.
little in the.
You and I need fullies. Not half-assing this. I figure we're gonna have a lot of good craft beer over the next month. We'll talk about that shortly. But
Yeah, definitely.
I'm excited about all the craft beer in my near future.
The only time I was here before that Joe Rogan made an appearance, we did a beer, and it was a coffee kind of chocolatey tasting beer.
Okay, how was it?
And I was nervous to give my opinion, and you made me go first. And I said I didn't
yeah.
like it because it tasted like coffee and chocolate. And you backed me up, so I felt better.
Nailed it.
because it did suck. All right, so this is the Ambergeddon by Ale Asylum, which is
Got a spooky skull on it.
I thought that was appropriate for this time of
You
year.
know when you get blood in your mouth? That's what it tastes
What?
like.
What?
Like that
really?
metally.
Metallic.
Iron.
Oh, that
Yeah.
I like the smell.
alkaline
It's got a
taste?
very IPA.
With a fury of hop
Odor.
flavor and a strong malt backbone, this West Coast style amber is part ale, part sensory eruption, and all-American Ambergeddon.
Oh shit!
Is brewed with passion and is best enjoyed that way. I don't even know what that means.
It's definitely got a skull on it. I like that it's a West Coast. It's from Madison, Wisconsin. They're kind of stretching it a bit there, aren't they?
Well, it says West Coast style.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that it is.
I like the IPA taste, but I don't like that metallic aftertaste.
that is real.
It's there.
Like it really is. Like you got punched in the mouth. That's on.
Yeah.
Wow.
You taste that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I mean, it's not because you said it. Like, it's very distinct. Like,
it's weird. It goes from a hop aftertaste to a you bit your tongue.
but that's kind of cutting the hops, which I kind of like.
Yeah, but it's cutting the hops with blood. I guess it's what you're into.
It's iron. It's good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, give you that. Well, Joe Rogan, I'll
It's
do
a
it to you
third.
again.
It's a third blood.
Joe Rogan, what do you think of this beer? What do you think of
Badass.
the Ambergeddon from this Ale Asylum in Madison, Wisconsin?
I would drink it again. I did snort it quite a bit before I drank it. I like the IPA, the hoppy smell to it. I like the initial taste a lot. The metallic taste is definitely there afterwards, but it doesn't bother me that bad.
So you give it a
It's not my favorite.
1 to 5.
1 to 5. What do you got?
You can do a half. You can do a 2.5, 3.5. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking 3.5.
3.5.
Damn,
Solid score.
that's not
Yeah.
bad. Troy, you want next? You want me to
Yeah, I'll
run?
go next. Normally I wouldn't like this style beer, but I actually do like this one. I don't mind the metallic taste that much either. To me, it's cleaner than the super heavy hop flavor that a lot of these beers I try. I give this a 3, and I would recommend it.
Yeah, I love the hop profile. I think it's really citrusy, jumps out at you really quick,
Yeah.
but it's very malty, and I think that's what is causing some of
Did
that.
anybody else get citrus?
Yeah, do you not?
Not at all.
I get a little citrus in there.
Really?
I mean, I do.
Wow. Maybe I just suck.
I
at
don't.
this.
I don't get it.
My third strike, and I like citrusy beer, so maybe that's why I like it.
Now, well, do you taste like a citrus?
A little bit, yep.
I taste a little.
It's not
something there.
overwhelming, but it's definitely there.
It's definitely a West Coast style IPA. It's like a strong IPA, but they put enough malt in there that the aftertaste doesn't hang on too long, but it's still there. I'm guessing Ely's going to dislike this. I don't like that flavor though of that like alkaline.
He's making an ugly face.
Are you enjoying it with passion? Because that's how the label says to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it with passion, you're probably fucking up.
What's the ABV? Did we say
6.7.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, high.
I think I'd give this a 3. I would drink it again. Right there, I just had my 4th sip, and I no longer have that blood iron taste in my
The more
mouth.
you drink of it, the less it.
Yeah. I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, I'm kind of on with what Troy said. It's like it's not excessively hoppy, so I love that.
Yeah. I agree with me too.
You do?
But it being, I'm not a huge extra dark beer
I'd
fan.
fuck me.
Yeah,
It definitely has some dark beer to it.
right. But it's one of those, I'm so anti-heavy hops that I kind of enjoy it because it's not.
Yeah.
Because it's
You know,
cutting that.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is a weird aftertaste. That metallic aftertaste is not something you're used to tasting. So it's kind of thinking initially, it's just kind of
shocking.
like,
It's
yeah, you're
different.
like, what?
If you breathe in through your
What?
mouth, you can really taste that,
Yeah.
whatever that iron
It's
taste
not
is.
extra bitter because of that, whatever it is that malt
Blood.
that's breaking it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
There's
This is a
dead
tough
guy
one.
with some guns on the front. Maybe there is blood in it.
Yeah, I mean, I like that skull. I actually chose it entirely for the skull on the label. I was like, yeah, cool.
probably give it a 2.5.
Okay, you didn't hate on it. It's
No,
not going to
no.
win a deli, but I like it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not bad.
did
I
all
came
right.
close to giving it a 3, to be honest.
yeah, the little light bell.
Yeah.
We're not going to give it the deli.
I mean, 2 3's a 3.5, and a 2.5 is not bad
No.
no, it's a look. It's
in
a
our
solid,
world.
it's a
We haven't
solid
had
beer.
one in a while.
Well, I'm looking forward to trying some beers in the upcoming weeks. That is for sure. For those that have been listening for a while, you know that we're trying to rally the troops for M4K. We're trying to get some growers. I think we had 7 on the team as of this morning.
I think we have like 9.
I haven't
no
signed
shit.
up. I'm
Yeah.
on, but I haven't signed up
I
yet.
think we have 9 people confirmed. I'd like to see that get to at least 12.
I mean,
So-
10 was the original goal, so we're getting closer to that. We're not.
We're going to dial it
we'll-
up a little bit.
I agree.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, goals.
Who do we
when-
have? Do you want? Can you rattle them off?
Yeah, I think I can.
Give 'em a shout
the
out.
3 of us,
Yeah.
Stu, Chris.
Chavez is nice. Chris is
Yeah.
an interesting one. Chris
Chris
has been
put out
on
a
the show.
Facebook video today,
I saw that.
boosting it. So good on Chris.
Kansas
Respect
City
that.
Joe.
Yeah. he's
Kansas
back.
City Joe. I would like to see if we have more people from outside of the Richmond area
Yeah, that
than
would be
any
cool.
other team, because we have Kansas City represented here.
Yeah,
I respect the hell out of that.
Which
for
is
sure.
extra impressive because it's for Richmond charities.
right.
And we've got I refer to it as Central Virginia,
Yeah.
and then we've got
Chuck,
who's coming back from last year.
Yep.
Glad to have him
Nick.
back.
fastest
Nick,
stash in the
Fastest
West.
stash in the West.
Who's
Now
talking shit? We got to chug again.
last night.
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
that
He wants to do loser of the chug off gets to pick the other guy's mustache style. And I'm like, why would I? He's like, you would look good with a little thin French mustache. motherfucker."
Actually, I have been considering something along the lines of a pencil thin myself.
Yeah, you have.
I
Do
think
it.
it might look good.
Well, Ely, when you rock a goatee, sometimes you do like
Handlebars?
trim it down, right? Like pencil thin.
He
like,
trims
you know?
above his
You know?
lip.
Yeah.
He leaves
yeah.
a line above
Yeah,
his
yeah,
lip.
above my
Yeah.
lip.
Yeah.
yeah, for
That's
sure.
what I mean. Like you don't have
No,
the
no.
full mustache.
I don't let it grow into my nose. No.
Yeah. So how are you going to do it this year?
Same way.
Trim above your lip?
Yeah.
Is that how you did last year?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you let it go all the way to your
actually,
nose.
I don't know yet. I may let it go. Try to get a walrus. I
Yeah.
love when the fucking
That's
hair
the thing.
fangs
For
hang
the,
over
first,
the front.
for the first 2 weeks, you were all walrused out, and then
Yeah.
you started trimming it up and cleaning it up a bit.
I don't know that I did.
Yeah, I had to look at it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay. You say so.
I had to see it a little more than you.
Okay, Tommy John.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
that's
start, Lulu.
Right. So that's 8, and I think
Did I see your boy Matt? Was he?
I don't know what that response was. I need to respond to him
I
because
think he may be in, But if that's our number, we still have a couple to go. So
I have a picture of last year when you won the award. And you did trim below the nose, above the lip.
Yeah.
You kind of knocked it down.
I did.
See?
Yeah.
I think you should go full.
You were
all the way up
walrus
the
at
nose.
first.
Get
You
the
think
nose
so?
hairs involved.
Yeah?
Yeah, just let those
Just
go
let
too.
them, like, combine?
Like
I actually
Avatar.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
I had to
Yeah.
have my first awkward conversation with a client today.
Really?
Yeah, I was on the phone, and they were like, well, if we could get you in like the Monday or Tuesday right after Thanksgiving. I was like, so I'm glad to come. I do want to go ahead and put out there that I will be showing up with a full-blown mustache to meet your clients.
Yeah.
So I just,
What'd
and
they say?
they were like, why would you have a mustache? And I was like, well, funny you ask. I was like, I'm working with a charity called M4K, and we're raising money for multiple children's charities throughout Central Virginia.
Yeah.
And I kind of explained, some of the different charities that we're working towards, and they were like, that's a really cool thing. We're glad you're doing that. I say just come in. And I was like,
I love that they thought about it, though.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they immediately wait, why would you do that?
That's awesome.
I was like, because mustaches are handsome.
Yeah.
Have you seen Sam Elliott?
Yeah.
That's what I look like. Basically. I mean,
I can't walk down
in
the street.
certain lighting.
Sam. Sorry.
We both have hair on our lip.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
But they did come around. And
He was in the movie and was awesome.
What?
Roadhouse.
No, well, he was awesome in that. In A Star Is Born.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Killed it,
He's the
of
man.
course.
That was my first time having to really explain it. I also said something to my boss. I wanted to go ahead and just put it on his radar. And,
Really?
and he's like a nice guy. He wouldn't tell me not to do it. He was just like, oh, yeah, well, I mean, it's a good cause, I guess. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm doing it. So I'm in, but I know
Why
that-
are you doing it?
Why am I growing the mustache?
Yeah.
For kids.
No, I get that, but like I'm getting the vibe that like no one you work with's really cool with it.
He's dedicated to the cause.
Last year I sat on the sidelines.
Yeah.
I watched you grow.
Yeah.
And I've been to
Hey, man, been bench warming your whole life.
I've been to
Nothing new.
I've been to every stash bash since the inception.
How cool is the stash bash?
Hold the
It's
clipboard,
a blast.
Brennan.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know what? I wanted in this year. I was like, you know what? Screw it. If you guys are going in, if we're going to have 66% of the podcast doing it, I don't want to be the odd man
We're
out.
used to being, we carry you all the time.
That's a fact. I'll give you that.
Strong shoulders.
That's right.
Yeah, no, you guys are the best.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
tell you. Actually, you know what? I don't know why the fuck I'm doing it. I don't like you guys. I don't want to be around
Hey,
you
kids.
guys.
I can't grow a mustache like you two. I'm going to look like a chump.
Yeah.
The more I think about it, why do I want to be with you guys?
You're going to look dope with a gray mustache, though.
It's heartbreaking. Man. I had a little bit of a beard earlier today. I trimmed it down, but it had grown out for about a week. Everything's a whole degree grayer than it was the year
Each
prior.
year, it comes back 3 to 4 years older than it was.
It's
Give it some just for
unbelievable.
men.
I did that once. And you know,
Go full black. Just go
I
straight
think
shoe
there's-
polish.
Is
Joe
Joe
Rogan.
Rogan not on the team?
Joe Rogan's just for men here.
he's just obviously.
Right.
No,
Obvi.
I tried to get him in. I had a little pregame powwow. I was not able to sell Joe Rogan on
Were
it.
you in the underwear at that point?
I was out of my underwear. I thought it.
No,
thought
his
it would've been-
underwear. I thought
You guys
sharing
weren't here.
underwears.
It was a private conversation.
Docking.
Not going to tell you what we were wearing.
Yeah.
Not going to tell you what we were wearing. Hey,
No, but he says he cannot
I
do
can
it.
neither
because of-
confirm nor deny, but he tried really, really hard to get me to join the team.
Appreciate it if you stay at my affairs.
No, because you won't do it, right?
I have never done a mustache in my life.
No, but he was concerned that the beard at work's pushing it, and so he's bearded.
Yeah.
And I think you're just nervous
You get that question all the time. Like I got that last night.
yeah, can
for
I just
people
rock
that
a
have
beard and shave
goatees.
it down?
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell people. Technically,
Because
no.
no,
Yeah.
you can't.
Like the whole point is to make you look ridiculous.
Yeah, you're
That's part
you're
of
paying a price
it. Yeah.
for the kids.
Yes.
And and that's what makes people want to donate, because if you're rocking a dope beard all month, no one's going to want to donate.
Yeah.
They see you in that weird stash. They're like, all right, he's pot committed.
That's
I'm
right.
jumping in on this.
Yeah. For
Something's
sure.
wrong with him.
Right.
Next week we're gonna have this year's president come in on the episode. I'm looking forward to that. It's a different mic, not the same mic that has been on the
Are
show.
we doing that at the place?
No, this will be here in the Pallet House, and then the week after, if we can,
Yeah.
I would like to do a
the
remote
brewery.
from Midnight Brewery if we can pull it off.
I'm gonna see if old Nick wants to come down for that one.
And you would actually do the chug off there.
Sure. I'm sure they got some beer we can chug.
Explain the chug off to me.
It's just a chug in a
So
beer. I've always been the fastest chugger. This dude Nick wrote in talking shit, saying he can chug faster. So he came down here and beat me twice.
Well, we had a
handily.
What do you out of a can, out of a bottle, out of a
cup.
mug, beer
cup.
bong?
so
whatever.
Well,
we did it out of a cup.
Brendan and Ely had a history of going after each other, and Brendan always would say it was bang bang.
It always is.
And I was known as being a beer chugger in my heyday, so I was like, "What the fuck? You two are spouting off like I'm over here, like I can't do shit."
Yeah.
So we all kind of had like,
I want to get in on this.
yeah.
Nice.
You got to grow a mustache, my friend.
I forget how it ended last year. I think I lost every time to Brendan.
And Ely beats me by a
Yeah.
heartbeat every time. Since we were 18 years old. Not that we were drinking. We were chugging milk. that
Purple
time.
drink.
Which, funny enough, we were chugging milk, as weird as that is.
Well, that's that
The old milk
unfortunate-
challenge.
Come out your nose.
Did you beat me? Did I beat you at all?
You've never beaten me that I can remember.
We had a.
That doesn't mean
Well, I
it's
think
never
that was the
happened.
only time we did it. We had like a prelim to get into the finals.
Yeah, because
I
I
do
think
feel like I need to train, though. Like Rocky.
I think
Yeah.
you should.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
'cause
you absolutely should.
I got
'cause
to
that was
trounce Nick this
that was
time.
like your first chug in 6 months, and it's like
Yeah, you came in cold, like you just walked off the street.
Yeah.
You
And
were
I
Nick-
feel like that's like kind of, I like
Nick's
to roll
the kind
like
of
that.
guy who
Yeah.
sits at
that
home.
makes it better.
Exactly.
He sits at
Yeah.
home chugging beers
For
like,
sure.
like to get in shape. I
Yeah.
guarantee it.
Probably
He's
eats
got
the
one of
bottles.
those mats that like the timer's connected to.
That's right. As soon as it
As soon
comes
as he
on,
lifts it up, it starts. As soon as he slams it
Yeah.
down, like he's
1.2.
don't bother me, hon. Try to shave off some milliseconds.
Chugging beer.
Yeah.
The dude was good.
It's only my 14th tonight.
We got to practice with some beer bongs.
Okay,
That's
I'm down with
different
that.
training methods. I mean, you can't just do out of a cup. You got to do.
You know
everything
what?
different.
We'll start doing
Beer
We do
that.
have a
bongs.
buddy who's way faster than both of us, though.
Yeah, he
Who's
literally
that?
just chug like that. That's it.
Who's
Yeah.
that?
His name's Jesse. He was at the ski trip.
I wasn't there.
Like,
It's ridiculous.
one of the things that pissed me off about Nick's chug is like I saw him chug and I'm like, you're not that much faster than me. I should be able to beat you. I chugged against this other dude and I'm like, that's next level
Yeah,
shit that I
I'm
can't
not-
even
yeah,
touch.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Fox
That's
from
Yeah.
Ziggy Saki.
Yeah.
No, I mean, this dude literally, as
That's
fast
beer
as he
fest.
can,
Yeah,
as he can
right.
crush,
Yeah, for
crush
sure.
a solo cup,
It's gone.
that's how fast it goes
Oh, he
down.
crushes the solo
He
cup?
crushes it because gravity's not fast enough
Right.
for what he's capable of, so he has to force it, like Popeye and spin
The
it.
It's
atmospheric
funny.
pressure
Respect.
of 14.7 pounds per square inch doesn't force the
Cut it.
fucking.
And what's
beer
funny
in
is when I
fast enough.
chugged him, I had like instantly flashed back to the last time I chugged him because we had this conversation before. And like one of the first times I met him, he was like, "Oh, I like to chug beers too." And I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch! Let's do this.
Let's dance.
Mop the floor with my ass." I was like, "Good to meet you, sir." I said, "Good day."
I said, "Good day." Can I get you beer on the way out?
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
frustrating to lose, like, and that's why Brendan gets so frustrated. Like the bang bang stuff, you're like, I feel like but
Yeah,
but
it's
when you
been-
see the next level athlete, you're like,
for sure.
no one sees Michael Jordan and is like, oh, I can do that.
Right.
Like, no,
But it's been bang bang for 20 years. Like I don't know why I still try,
Me either.
but
yeah, me either.
it ramps up. You get it going, and you're like, today's the day.
Yeah,
And then you walk away. Bang bang. Damn it! You just
we
Go
did. Just did a golf tournament for our buddy's daughter, and they had one of the holes, par threes, where they had to spin a wheel, and it was like. As we pull up, you're doing shotgun start, so there's all the carts in front of you.
Shotgun beers.
that's a true shot.
Well, you get up there,
Giddy up.
we're pulling up to the hole, and homeboy's beer bong and a beer.
Damn.
The golfer in front of us, because he had spun the wheel. It was like,
Respect.
pay $20 to do the one you
Wheel
want.
of Destiny.
Pay $20 and you can pick one, or pay $5 and you got to spin the wheel and you got to do whatever it lands on. It's
I like that.
tequila shot,
Oh,
apple pie shooter, bong and a beer was one, shotgun and a beer was one. So that dude got fucked. But I don't mind. I like bong and beers. I was
Yeah.
kind of like, I'll take the beer bong, but I
Yeah.
ended up
Yeah.
getting an apple pie shooter, which was awesome. Like,
Yeah, that didn't hurt.
cinnamon and whipped cream.
Yeah.
everybody loves an apple pie.
for
shooter.
sure. Yeah. It
I
worked
like
out.
that.
Well, I'm excited that we're ramping this back up, but we still need more people on the team. I mean, that's There's no two ways about it. We're not there at our goal yet, and goals are not meant to be met. They're meant to be shattered.
Well, and if you can't be on the team, donate.
We'll start hitting you up for the donations. Starting
Don't
after,
you worry.
Yeah, don't worry. Starting next
You're going
week.
to hear from me a lot.
But there is more money in getting
We need a
people
female
to grow.
How do we do that?
So if you are one of the chosen one and you grow a beard, how do you?
No,
get
I grow a
money?
mustache.
Or I'm sorry, mustache. How do you get money from people?
Well,
You
I'll start
basically-
hitting
You
you up.
start a web page, and then you send out emails. You send out pictures.
Weekly updates of
Yeah.
it growing, and you basically say, these are the charities. You go for, here's a link to my page, and you can just
Donate
follow the
money.
link to pay $20.
And what'll
or
happen
whatever.
is you'll see me the first week, and I'll have a clean-shaven face, and you'll think, I'm not donating to this guy. And then you'll see me week 2,
And you'll still have a clean
and I'll
face.
have a mustache a little bit, and you'll be like, I might donate to this. By week 3, I'm going to look really odd, and you are going to start feeling very like I think I need to donate some money to this guy, and it builds up. But the thing is I'm going to be hitting you up every week, and you're going to watch this slow growth happen. By the end of the month, I'm going to look absolutely ridiculous, and you will feel obligated to donate $25.
Where's the Rookie of the Year fucking poster?
It's right over here. I'll pull it out for you in a moment.
I won
Yeah,
Rookie
you
of the
won
Year
Rookie
last
of the
year.
Year.
Yeah. So I don't know how much money I got, but I feel like
It was awesome.
$3,000 or something.
It was a
maybe.
ton.
You raised a tremendous amount of money.
Yeah.
You really did. And today,
And where does the money go to?
It goes to a handful of charities. So you've got
Several childhood cancer charities.
You got SCAN, Stop Child Abuse Now. You've got the Feed More here in Central Virginia, which actually fills backpacks for hungry kids, like kids that don't have enough money at their
I
home.
hear that one
to-
on the radio
to
pretty
give
often.
them
Feed
food.
More. We do that for Scouts. Feed
I mean,
More.
you'd be shocked the difference it could make if a kid's just not starving at
Last
school.
year, and
you
each
know?
year they raise like over $200,000.
Last
Like,
year it was
it's
over $250,000
crazy.
that they raised.
We
for
had
these
the
charities.
president of the organization last year in here. Or, it wasn't the president. Mike was one of the committee members.
Yeah.
But he was telling us
board
stories
member.
about how he was going to hospitals, and the hospital was like, we legitimately could not give these people this cancer treatment if it wasn't for the money you were bringing us.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
Like,
they
they were having a board meeting about cutting and having to make choices. Like maybe this we can't do, and this maybe we can do. And then they came in, they put the check down, and they said, "You've actually just made this meeting that much better because now we can just do all the things we needed to do because there's so much demand
Wow.
amongst the children just here in Central Virginia."
Yeah, and they diversify. So like they'll take a $20,000 check here or $50,000 check here. Like they'll take it where it's needed. And the stories he was telling were amazing. I
Yeah,
mean,
for sure.
I mean, it's one of the better, events or things that you can be part of, especially when it comes to charity. When you just don't know where this money's
Yeah,
going, you
you-
know exactly where this money is going.
Yeah.
I mean, they have vetted these charities. They've gone and they've spoken to them, and they're just donating the money. I mean, we're not taking cuts. Well, actually, I'm gonna pin Mike to the wall next week. I'm gonna ask him about that. No, because I mean, I think people do want to know,
I agree.
like, how much of the money really goes to the charity. And then from there, I mean, you vetted the charity, so you know they're good. But you hear about these sham charities. I've been busted by them. I don't know how many police lives matters, firefighters'
yeah.
lives matters. These dudes
Breast
call me
cancer
up
awareness.
all
the
day
cop
long.
one has a good robot working for them.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
always
real
like,
good robot, and I get caught up.
they're
in
like,
it.
hey.
who are you with
And you're
again?
like, hey. And they're like,
Hi,
oh,
I'm
hey.
Steve. You're like, you sneaky bastard.
They
if
don't
it
even
ain't coming with jellies, I don't want nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they don't even send the robot to me anymore. They're like, hey, Brendan, you donated $20 last year. Can we just do that again? Like, they just know, and I'm like, yeah. Let me just get the card.
Yeah.
I would assume most of the M4K money goes to charity because I know they're really good about. I mean, all the breweries they get involved. I mean, those guys they're all donating. It's a lot of donations.
And if you're a
Yeah.
grower and you're in the area, or you can take advantage of it, literally
Oh, man.
every week for the month of
That's what I was
November.
going to say. This year's really cool, too. It's at a different brewery every Wednesday. You just kind of go. You get drink specials. They have
Swag.
M4K swag drinks. I mean, cups, mugs.
It's
I
awesome.
mean, it's awesome. You get hooked up.
And the Stash Bash.
The
is
Stash
cool
Bash
as
is one
fuck.
of the best
Like,
parties I've ever
everybody
been to.
dresses up in different mustache costumes. Like, whoever you can think of that's been a hilarious or awesome mustache person throughout history.
Like our boy Chuck on our team has dressed like Andy Reid. I mean, he's not a big guy, but he puts a pillow in
The
his shirt with
full-on
a cheese
Kansas
gear.
City gear.
He's got
The
a headset, and he looks like that. He looks like
Yes.
Andy Reid.
So we're
dude,
all
was
coming
awesome.
in. We're all coming in Tombstone style.
I feel like
right?
Tombstone's an awesome
Now
one.
you recognize that we're gonna have more people
That's
than the
okay.
Tombstone crew. So
I'm cool with that. I just
so
feel like
it's-
we should have the whole building filled with Tombstone people.
I just don't think we.
we're all just
have you
Westerners.
seen, I mean, you've seen Tombstone.
Yeah.
Those mustaches, we will not have those mustaches. That's the problem.
that is a problem.
Those are like professional
Grown up.
grade,
Yeah.
like 6
Sam
months.
Elliott mustaches. Yeah.
So
Well,
if
I'm-
you got a beard, do you have to shave the beard off?
Yep.
And go mustache
So I'm
only?
shaving my beard and just rocking a mustache.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. So I'm shaving. I guess Halloween. I'll shave, and then it's on,
I'm in.
and that's it.
I just got to decide how to grow it.
Yeah. Well, the rule is not past the corner of the mouth, right?
Yes.
No, I think the rule is it has to get to the corner of the mouth. We'll have to clarify.
Yeah.
that
Don't
one.
do a Hitler.
But I think that's what they're afraid of, and it's the Charlie Chaplin.
The Charlie Chaplin. No, it's not.
It's
Just
the,
grow one shot.
it's the Mike-
Brandon.
It's the Michael
Exactly.
Jordan or the
Richmond
Charlie
Nazi
Chaplin.
Society.
Yeah,
No.
that's right.
It's got to be. He's got to be
9!
third on the list. No, 9 inches.
9.
That's the.
Have you seen those
Brendan,
videos
put your hand down.
where they dub over Hitler? When he oh my God, they're so awesome. It's like some footage from some movie, and you know what I mean. But the internet has changed it to anything you can think
Oh
of.
my
Where it's
God.
all like puppies and shit.
Yeah, no, it's like, there was one for Mustangs where it was like Hitler finds out that the new GT500's got like 700 horsepower, and it's like he's, they just create the subtitles to be whatever you want, but he's still losing it. It's fucking awesome,
He's like-
dude. Yeah.
He's like, no way.
yeah, everyone clear the room. It's fucking sweet.
That kills me.
Oh, is that? I think I have seen that. Like where he's back and forth with like his
his guys.
Like,
His guys are up there sweating because he's freaking out on them. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna grow grown ass mustaches.
It's gonna be awesome.
Let's be honest.
Stash Bash is the 30th, I think, this
The
year.
30, whatever the last day in November.
Do
I
you
don't
know
if
where it
there's
is? It was at Hardywood last
30
year.
or 31.
It's been at Hardywood the past couple years. I think it
30
still
days.
might be.
September, April, June, and November.
I'll have to look that up. I'm not sure, but I can tell you if you do want to join our team, we've made it very, very simple this year. Just go to InsideThePalletHouse.com. That's simple.
It's the 30th, Friday the 30th.
You go to InsideThePalletHouse.com. Right on there, you'll see a big old mustache. Click on the mustache. It'll take you directly to our team page.
Nice.
From there, you can either go in and sign up to be on the team.
Join our team.
Or if it's after the first and you want to go ahead and just donate money, we're certainly
You can
down
donate
for that.
now. There's already people that have donations.
And you could still sign up. Even if you don't sign up till a week in or something, just get growing. You can start growing, right as soon as this episode
And
comes
even
out.
if you don't think you can generate or get a lot of money, still you can join the team.
Yeah.
Even if you get $100 or $200, I think
Everything
it's cool to
helps.
participate.
And the more people that we have on the team, I think the better that we look.
I totally agree. That's
Well,
why
I would like us to have a shot. I mean, I think we came in pretty high last year in the team because there's a group competition. We might be able to win it.
There were some teams that raised
serious money.
serious money, like $50,000 a team type stuff.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, exactly.
I would just like to go from, what did we have last year? 5?
I want to say it was like $6,000.
Something like that.
No, but 5 members.
Yeah.
I
5
mean,
or 6.
if you just look, it's more important to become a grower because every grower represents an entire circle of people that you can influence
Yeah.
to get to donate. Otherwise, once we get to the next level, we're just going to be hitting you up for money, which
Yeah.
is coming. Fair warning.
Yeah, for sure.
The Nectar sunglasses orders are going to go down
Yeah.
because you're going to have to be sending that money our way.
Nectar should sponsor us.
Oh, snap. I'm on it.
Get on that.
I'll take care of that. I'll hit up Sean. But I do think, well, actually, let's get to that. ITPH, the Nectar coupon code, 30% off now. That's a tremendous deal.
Yep.
That's 30%. He bumped it up.
That's crazy.
He was feeling all good because the wedding was on the horizon. You had him on the show, hit
Yep.
him up, and boom.
Went from 20 to 30.
Went from 20 to 30. 30% is a significant amount off of an already well-priced sunglass.
For sure.
No two ways about that.
Yeah.
10% is a joke. 10% just rope-a-dose you.
I just thought of something. We get some Nectars with the Inspector Gadget fake mustache on them. That's what you get. You give those out.
Not a bad idea. Thinking generate that.
Or the Mr. Potato Head mustache, whatever you prefer.
However, we got to do it.
Exactly.
Either way, join the team. Head over to InsideThePalletHouse.com. and sign up. Get on the team. We'd love to have you. This is an opportunity where you can come down, party with us all at the Stash Bash.
Yep.
The more people
And
we
on
have
Wednesdays,
on the team.
every Wednesday.
Yeah, there's going to be every Wednesday at a craft brewery. I know for sure I won't be there till like the second brewery.
And I think they have
unfortunately.
bands every single Wednesday.
Well, and we've been hit up lately about people wanting to hang out with us and meet us. There you go. Stash Bash. We'll be there.
yeah.
This is an easy way to do
Yep.
it. Join the team. I don't care how much money you raise. I want
No.
you to raise good
Last
money.
year at the Stash Bash, we met people that were listeners.
Oh, yeah. We taking pictures, signing autographs, all that stuff.
That's where we found the human abacus.
That's exactly right.
Tell me about the human abacus.
We got to get Lee back on.
He's a listener. Now he's a friend, and he came on the show and he helped us do a
Test.
beer challenge, the American Lager Challenge.
Taste
where-
test.
Where he helped us do a blind taste test.
5 beers of the 5 American
beers.
lagers.
And instead of just putting 1 for all of the Coors, 2 for all the Budweisers, he gave all of us a random assignment of numbers, and then his key got flustered somehow, and he ended up being like, "Wait, I don't know what you're drinking," and we had to
So I'm
drink
like-
them all again.
I like 3. Ely's like, I like 4. Brent's like, I like 2.
And he's like, whoa, I don't know
hold
which one those
which
are.
ones are which? We're like, you came up with this ingenious
I'm
plan.
picking up my beer. I've got a 1, 2 2s, a 3, and a 4, and no 5.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what just happened?
That's right.
So I had to start all over. The human abacus is buttoned up.
Yeah.
I think he is good. He should grow the Fu Manchu mustache, and he should come as the human abacus.
He was a firefighter last year.
And I, honest to God, thought he was a firefighter. I thought he had like just come from work. And the next time we had him on the show, I'm like, "So you're a firefighter?" And he's like, "No,
I could get a dope-ass
That's not what I do
firefighter.
at all.
Like, I could get legit turnout gear and rock that.
Yeah.
I think if we all show up in just dusters and
I
Western
don't have a
gear-
duster.
How
I guess
funny
I'll
is
have
it,
to
too,
buy
that Chavez already has it? You know,
Of course
if
he
one
does.
person on the team already
Chavez.
has a duster, that's the
Of
guy.
course.
Yeah.
He's already got a mustache, too. He just needs to fucking tap his
Yeah.
elbow, and the boosh, mustache pop out. I'm certain of it. That dude's built for a mustache and a duster.
I guess we can't
He's got
carry
that
sawed-off shotguns.
Dope
though,
curly
can we?
hair that's always like looks like it's half wet. Like he looks like
At the
Chavez.
exa-
Chavez.
At the exact same golf tournament, at the exact same hole where people were bonging beers, this girl was like, "Hey, don't I know you?" And Ed was like, "You seen Young Guns?"
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I'm looking forward to rallying. I can't wait to see who's on this team. We're gonna
Yeah, I'm
have a
excited.
sweet ass team, man. This is gonna be a good year or a good month.
Are you LDP?
That's a Lou Diamond Phillips
Yeah,
job.
it is.
Nah,
Not to be confused with JCVD.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course not.
Right.
or just VD
That's what you got.
forever. And a mustache.
Yeah.
Tell that story
The gift
next
that keeps on giving.
I'm good. I don't think we
time.
need-
Okay.
Not sure that story exists yet, but we'll get there. The mustache is coming. I'm sure I can find a way.
VD comes with a mustache.
Yeah. That's a door prize.
It only affects 1 out of every 10 mustaches.
That's right.
Yeah.
Rub some tussin on it.
And we only have 9 on the team. You could be lucky 10.
Ooh.
Hop on in.
Challenge accepted.
And if you're growing with us, ask a friend or two that want to grow. You know, see if anybody
The
else
more the
wants to grow.
merrier.
Doesn't just have to be people invited by us. If you know anybody that wants to grow,
That's
or
right.
if you see someone, I did see a friend. It was hilarious. I'll never forget. Last year, around the end of November, I roll up and see a buddy of mine who's a firefighter, and he's got the Dirty Sanchez. I'm like, "Dude, you doing M4K?" He's like, "No, what's that?"
I don't even like
Just
kids.
full on rocking it because.
This whole thing? Nah, this is how I,
Yeah.
this is how I live my life.
Exactly. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
Well, then you should shave it off for the kids.
right, please.
Now, if you get a chance, head over to our website, InsideThePalletHouse.com, and click on the giant M4K mustache. It's very easy to see. Sign up, and then starting next week, we'll be hitting you up to go there and donate money.
Starting now.
Well, yeah, I guess if you do want to start donating money, I guess to Ely's point.
This comes out on the 1st.
I saw some guys already got $1,500 today.
What? Not on our
See,
team.
these are old school.
No.
These are old school M4K people, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a
I
rookie.
mean, I think we have a friend who got like $40,000 from some lady last year as one donation.
Yeah.
Well, and that's Mike,
Wow.
who's going to be coming in next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he'll tell the story. It's I'll let him tell it, but it's pretty. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It really is when you get down to it. The guy's committed. And he's a big part of another reason why I started to do it this year is I was talking to him, and he's like, I'm the president this year. He's like, I do want to make sure we have a good turnout. And I was like, you know what? For you, I'm in. So
It feels good, even if you only throw in $20.
The
Like,
mustache?
you feel good.
Or,
Well, yeah, that too.
I don't know. I've never had a mustache. I've only had a mustache when I shave my beard, like ironic for like a day.
yeah.
And I'll tell you, those days are long. Really, really long.
Multiply that by 30.
I don't understand this cat. He's more comfortable in a Speedo than a mustache.
Yeah.
It says a lot about him.
But that Speedo's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
All
hey,
acid wash.
He'll
and all.
wear that anywhere, but a mustache. He's like, I don't know if I can do that. Like,
yeah.
you
we should do dong sarongs for kids.
I don't think that's gonna go over well.
No.
We're rocking these Speedos for the kids.
Want to see?
Exactly. I do think though that they should expand this to women somehow.
What are you wearing?
Oh, that's what I know. I don't know if it's like armpits or like legs. I mean,
Landing strips.
Yeah, down south.
Yeah.
you can't really walk in with a costume showing that off during the stash bash.
At our party, you can.
Yeah, you can.
But if you just had a
Exactly.
tank top and like armpit hair, I mean, it could be done.
I wouldn't want you in the party. They have to shave before they come to the party.
No way.
Then you never know.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
They got to show it off.
Photographic evidence.
Yeah.
I can go online right now and find plenty of hairy armpits.
Or hairy bushes.
Yeah, but they're not people that you know. That's
Right,
the
dudes
problem.
that are into it.
Oh, I get it. But your opinion
I don't
of a person.
discriminate.
Yeah, you do. Everyone says that.
Be surprised. All right, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks so much
wow.
for tuning in.
It's like his fetish we don't know about.
Yeah.
It's like, rub my head in there. Mush it in there real
I love
good.
hairy armpits.
Yeah.
Oh, my mustache is caught in your armpit.
Yeah.
Like Velcro.
Good times. That's a nice image to leave on.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Please do head on over to the website, InsideThePalletHouse.com. Click on the mustache, join the team, or donate to us. We'd love to. We're doing a good thing here. We'd love to have you on board, though. If you haven't had a chance to sign up for the team, now is really.
You don't give us money for 11 months of the year. So step
Exactly.
the hell up.
Yeah. We just ask one time.
We really do. And we don't even keep the money ourselves.
No.
I think that makes us heroes.
I mean, yeah.
Mustache.
They don't always wear capes. Sometimes they wear pedo stashes.
That's the one.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to talk about the fantasy food from yesterday and how awful it was.
Teaser.
Whose food was it?
I'll leave the guy's name out, but it was the worst fantasy food showing of all time.
Really?
Yeah. 2 years running. Back-to-back
Back-to-back.
champs.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the show. As always, we definitely appreciate the support. If you get a chance, head over to InsideThePalletHouse@gmail.com. Send us over some topics. We'd love to hear from you. Or you can always reach out to us on the Facebook page, the Inside the Pallet House Podcast Facebook page, or on Twitter or Instagram at ITPH Podcast. We'd love to hear from you, see what you're doing. If you haven't had a chance to Cincinnati swap somebody,
Do it.
grab their phone.
Yeah.
Sign them up for the show. It's real easy.
It's that
You can-
simple.
Also, while you're there, grab their phone, go to InsideThePalletHouse.com and sign them up for the team.
Donate.
Then they're all in.
Boom.
We'll talk to you guys next week. Thanks so much for the support. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, thanks for coming in, Joe Rogan.
I do.
That was a pretty good podcast, don't you think?